What is up, everybody? Scape211 here with another Mech Arena video. Today we're going to talk about one of my more favorite mechs in the game, and that is Killshot. Killshot, when I first got him, was a little bit tougher to get used to, but he is awesome. He is a small mech with really good speed, some really cool ability, and pretty good energy, 6 energy, which is right in the middle there. He is considered like an assassin, primarily, just because he, as a light mech, does way more damage with his ability than most other light mechs. So his ability specifically is the melee dash, accelerate at very high speed, dealing damage when hitting an enemy mech. So it's like a super fast speed boost, like a dashing attack. And if you hit an enemy with it, it does a ton of damage. And that damage scales based on how you upgrade your guy. You'll see how, like right there, it has the HP plus 13,000, but the ability damage adds 9,900 if you upgrade him. So he's definitely one of those mechs you want to spend some time to upgrade to boost that melee damage. But I mean, I use him as one of my first guys in the game. He handles other scout mechs really well, and he can, with his speed boost, get to cap points probably the faster than just about anybody, really, because of that ability. His basic speed is not super impressive. I mean, it's a scout, so he moves pretty quickly, but yeah, it's when you use that melee dash that it really allows you to get to places faster than anyone else. As long as you don't run into anything and you can move in a straight line, it just gets there so fast. So, you know, but ultimately he's designed to be some form of an assassin on the enemy. So you'll want to use him just to quickly kill guys, but he's definitely one that's going to see damage. You know, he doesn't have a massive body, but he is gonna get hit because he's gonna have to tangle with enemies to be able to use his ramming ability or his dash ability. So, you know, he is one of those guys that he's gonna tangle pretty quickly and get some mileage on him fast. So I don't expect for him to last a whole round. Usually means I cap a point or two, get a kill or two in, and then I switch to another mech or I die or whatever it is. But you know, that's where he sits. So knowing that he wants to get in close to an enemy and ram them, let's talk about the weapons that you want on him. Ultimately, you want medium to close range style weapons. And I would say close range typically works better just because, you know, you're going to ram into somebody, and that close range, you'll be right there to be able to hit them. The problem is that because you have to get in close range, you know, you rely on all close range damage. So like bone dust is something that I would like to use on him, but it doesn't always work. It can work pretty well if you get enough surprise on an enemy to dash into them and then finish it up with bone dust is not too bad. I just find it better to use something mid-range like the AR weapons, or like what I have on him right now, the Wasp and the Stinger. You know, those kind of weapons work really well. He can also work pretty well with frostbites and RPOs and different kinds of rockets, all that kind of stuff. Most mid-range stuff he works quite well with. The reason I use the combination of the Wasp and the Stinger is mainly because it allows me to get that initial damage on somebody without them seeing me, because you can target someone behind structures and stuff with this. Then when they come to try to find me, they're already damaged, they don't know I'm using Killshot, and I can surprise them with a melee dash, finish them off. It just allows you to maximize this guy, to give him the most survivability, give him the most surprise, because that's what he benefits the most from. And you know, it's just a great weapon loadout. The only time it's a problem is when somebody catches you off guard and you don't really have anywhere to go. You have to try and dodge their fire, get distance from them, or hide behind something to give you that survivability back. But you probably have to do that anyway with him, with other weapons, so that's why I find this weapon loadout to work the best with him. So we're going to jump into a match, and I'll start with Killshot because he's a guy I really love to start with, and that'll work quite well, I think, in this situation. So we'll see what map we're on. He works pretty well on most maps and can get to locations fast and do a lot for your team. So we'll see how this works.
3,
Patterson, not bad. I'm going to try to go right for that as soon as possible. There's smaller guys that were right in front of me, but I got right around them, and I'm already at the first cap point. And look at this. I'm already getting this cap point, and nobody else on either team. Oh, see, just started, and I've already completed this one. That means I can get to the center one. We'll dash again, because that means not many people are close to me, except for this guy. There are a couple of them, actually. So I'm going to try to dash at that one. Oh, yeah, I got him, but the other guy got me at the same time. So I was able to take out one, but I capped 2 points, and I killed the guy. So ultimately, I think that was a successful run with this guy. Not bad at all. It allowed me to do what I needed to do for the team. So that's always important. And, you know, it's just overall, I think it went well. All right, but we'll just play out the rest of this match now. I see that guy hanging out up there. He's trying to sneak in over here. I see you, guy. Go ahead, jump down. I dare you.
Killing spree.
Guy's coming over here, trying to shoot at me and the other guy. Hopefully I can provide some service to this guy.
Mech eliminated.
Oh. Yeah, sorry, I need to switch out to somebody else anyway. You know, I kind of put myself in a bad situation since I had to move so far, but yeah, we are not winning this match. But that's alright. It happens. Sometimes you don't win them. We are behind, for sure. But maybe we can pull out the win. We'll see. Oh, we got all my guys right here. You know, this one dude. It's getting a little crowded over here. Oh, got one guy, lost the other one. Oh,
You have 2 minutes remaining.
That's all right. Okay. At the moment. Not good enough, but okay. This guy takes too long to walk, so it means we're going to be a little bit behind here. What, you think you're going to hold this on me?
Holding position. Activated.
There we go. Got that guy.
You have won the match.
Surprisingly, we got the win on that one. I really didn't think we were going to get it. But hey, beggars can't be choosers. Can't be mad at that. But it's a quick version, I guess, of how I use Killshot. Gave you a little bit of how the whole process goes for me. Overall, I think he is an awesome mech to start with. One of my favorite choices to begin each match with, just because he can get to cap points so fast. And that's what I think he is the best at. No one else beats him at getting to cap points and stuff. I think he can, if you go straight to the center cap point, you're going to get there before everyone. And even if you cap one and then cap the middle one, get a little greedy, you'll likely get there before most other enemies. It just happened to be that there were 2 other kill shots that got there on the enemy side at the same time I did. And even if, you know, other ones get there at the same time you do, you have a chance to win with your melee dash and your, you know, your heat-seeking rockets there, your stingers and wasps. But, you know, I got one guy, lost the other one, no problem. It makes sense as to why that happened. But overall, I think we did well with him. And, you know, our win shows that we did well. So, hopefully you guys use and have used Killshot. I know it was a little tricky for me to get used to it first, so if you have any questions, you know, feel free to put them in the comments below. And you know, that's how that guy goes, man. He is an awesome mech. If you get him, definitely use him. All right, we will see you all on the battlefield.